And what's going on, y'all? What's going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We got Jamar 84. We got Carl. I'm sorry, Aunt 40. And we have
I
Nikki.
meant to change my name to that. Hold on.
He's so childish.
Hi.
Hi,
Wait.
guys.
And we have Tremel.
Hi, Tremel.
Hi.
Now,
Hola.
what happened?
Oh no, I said hola.
Oh, okay. Now listen,
Hold up.
T ain't here today.
Hey.
T's not here today. T had to go to dialysis today, so that's why he's not here. So we're gonna keep the show moving and grooving with the five of us, and we already know why Jeremy's not here. That's why Nikki ass is here.
Whoa.
But this is one of them times where we wish Jeremy was.
Not your ass.
Whoa. That was a little
We talked about this earlier today. We was like, this is one of these episodes where we wish Jeremy was here, honey.
I too wish Jeremy was here as well.
And
Yeah.
speaking of Jeremy, let's start the episode off with this.
Hello, anybody that's on Chasing. My name is Jeremy. I'm a part of the Chasing panel. Okay, and I'm a little bit uncut with the things that I have to say. Now, I want to let you know that if you feel any type of way about what I have to say about you or about anything dealing with you on this show, feel free to come up to the panel and let me know how you feel personally. But I want you to know that none of this is personal. And if you decide to take it personally or verbally come at me any type of way for how I say or what I say, that will be fine. But I'm letting you know I will read the dog shit out of you. And just as good as I can do it over the camera, I can do it in person as well. Now, none of this is personal once again. So anything on here is simply for entertainment value. So if you act like a bitch ass nigga on this show, I will address you as such. Okay? Fashions included. All right. Now, you guys be prosperous, be successful, and love yourselves. That way you won't be bothered by anything that I have to say. Okay?
It sends me.
Jeremy gets on my nerves.
We always have to play this while Jeremy gone because
It's-
listen, we need his spirit in the place today. We just need the spirit of distrustful shoulders. We need the spirit. We need the spirit. And there he is right there on the screen.
Hey, Jeremy. Yes.
We love you, Jeremy. He got a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks, don't it?
It does indeed.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
It's Pisces season today. His Pisces season. He has a birthday coming up. Him and T got a birthday coming up.
When is T's birthday?
Okay.
T's birthday is, I think, it's March the 3rd, I want to say.
Ooh, Pisces season.
Yeah, it's Pisces season. Yes,
Revving up.
The fish.
that's why they got that. That's why they got that. They got that mouth, that Pisces Monique Slaughter mouth is what they have.
Oh, Jeremy in the comments. Hey, Jeremy.
Yes. So we're here. We're about to go ahead and get this thing started because we on a time crunch today because the scene at TL come on at 8 o'clock. So we wanted to do this and then do it in time for the scene ATL, kind of like a cross promo, if you will. My moderators, be sure to share the link for tonight's episode of the scene ATL as the show continues to go along. So let's go into last night's episode. It was a good late night watch. I ain't gonna lie, I was in this bed just curled up, tickled at everything. I gotta watch this episode at least 5 million times already. However, we pick up where we left off at Neek's birthday party, which me and Nikki were there. I saw me in the background a couple of times. I'm glad did nobody else catch it.
I too seen myself, but it was just my ass.
What was wrong with it?
Huh?
I was gonna say, well, you ain't want to see yourself in your candy wig.
Girl, I didn't have time for all the comments, child.
The wig was hilarious.
I ain't want to see shit. However, Q arrived. Everybody was very surprised to see Q walk into the door. Especially Neek. He was looking like, I'm trying. Q walked through the door, and everybody was just surprised and shell shocked. Carl came in with his gift for Dominique, which was a 40. And did he
Very
drink?
on brand.
Did he drunk the 40?
He
Then they had the performance. I keep forgetting her name, the drag queen's name that did the performance, but she did the damn thing that night. I remember doing
She did.
her
Is
doing
it
the
like
damn thing.
Skylar or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, Skylar something.
Shyler, something.
Yeah, they was doing the dance. She was doing the damn thing that night, and
Kicks,
then
slips, dips, and everything else.
right. And by the end of the scene, it was more so of people asking, "Where is Q? Where is Q? Where you been?" And he started getting interrogated by the people in the group trying to figure out where he's been. So let's start it off with Q walking back in the door. I guess we could start off with Jamar and Tramel because they were, not Aunt 40 has entered the studio. I guess we can start off with Jamar and Tremere because they already knew Q. So I guess we could just ask you guys first what was going on through y'all minds when Q walked into the party, considering y'all hadn't seen him in over a month.
Well, I'll go first because when Tony said that, because by then, this time, we hadn't really had any contact with Q for real. I think we were, getting some, updates from his partner at the time, but we thought he was gone. So that's why we were preparing to replace Sebastian and Q with Carl and Kendall and just move forward like that. But then when he called Tony and said she's coming back, we're like, huh? Like, you coming tonight? Right now? Well, shit. Okay, well. So we just kind of figured it out, waited outside, tried to give him an entrance, and then brought her into the party. And it was like, this is interesting. And I feel like a lot of it that we see this season is very genuine. Like, when they first met each other at the Fab event, nobody knew each other was coming. So everybody's first reaction was their first reaction. And yeah, I just thought it was, very dramatic. I thought it was just perfectly just set up. They just blow it out like that.
Yeah, go ahead, Tremere.
So I feel like I was probably like one of the only ones who was more so like where he was his business type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I really was like more so like, okay, when he walked in, I was like, oh, okay, he's back. And I wasn't like, I was like ambivalent about it, I guess. I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is about to be cute and this is about to be nice and I'm glad he came back or whatever. So I was more so like on the side of like, okay, well, he's back and let's move forward. That's was my whole thing. And it was kind of like when he walked in, he didn't have on the wig, but I was like, okay, well, I kind of was like curious about where he been at that point because I didn't care at first because I'm like, this man is gone. He's been gone for like a month and a half. But now that he's back, I'm like, okay, well, now you got something explaining to do. I guess.
Lucy,
you got something explaining to do. But I really wasn't like pressed about where he was like throughout the whole thing. And even when he came back, I really wasn't pressed, but I was more so curious at that point. Like, why did you stay away so long? So, because I didn't know.
Okay, Carl and Nikki, watching Carl as a viewer, not as a cast member because you didn't know him then, but as a viewer, what was y'all thinking about Q coming back into the party after everybody been talking all
the
this? The party.
Well, Aunt 40 has to say. What I thought was like, what I'm looking at it as a viewer is watching the first 2 episodes. I'm thinking like, bitch, y'all had clowned his event and his friend's hot dogs. And since his friend was leaving, bitch, the friend and them hot dogs was getting the hell up out of there and away from you bitches. That's what I thought. So I didn't know he was coming back. So we walked in there. I was like, oh, bitch, you came here to tussle tonight. He had no wig on, nothing. So that's what I thought initially. That's what I thought.
Nikki?
Well, I too. Well, first off, here's my thing. If you all come to people party, follow the rules. Like everyone's supposed to
brought
wear
a gift.
No, I was about to say a wig. So follow the rules.
Well, he
Wear
ain't
a
got time to
wig.
get no wig, child. He just got off the slammer. He ain't have time to get no wig.
Like,
Listen,
damn, you got time to go get a wig.
if
Ain't
you
nobody
can pay
got them just
all
laying
that
around.
money to go to Belize, you can pay all that money to get a wig. Period.
Yeah,
Child,
the
me and
work.
Tramel got them wigs like a couple hours before that damn
You
party.
could have.
Nobody
He
got
could
wigs
have
just
easily
laying
went to the
around.
beauty supply. It don't take that long.
But he came late at night, child. Beauty supply like closed by the time he got over there on the south side. You know he stay in Timbuktu. He don't stay over there.
Well,
I'm just saying, you know.
And he wanted to get his work. He said he wanted to get his hair cut.
He had to work.
So it was like, baby, it was fine. With the circumstances, it was fine.
Child, he just got the slammer. He was probably glad he came.
But
yeah,
you
he
know,
was
I
glad to
didn't
be
get no
somewhere.
weird energy from him. He seemed like he was cool. He was dancing a little bit. I mean, he was cool as hell to me. Cause I mean, you know, I don't know what happened. So
Yeah, because at the time, shit, that was my first time really being around the cast at that point, and I didn't know who the hell Q was. At the time, he was just, I didn't know he was a part of the cast for a minute because he was sitting on the couch. I didn't know who the fuck he was.
and he was quiet.
He was
very
quiet for most of the time too. So I'm just like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah, he ain't know us.
Yeah, he ain't, he ain't
Met
really
us
know
one
us.
time and he was gone, baby. But that was the
Okay.
thing too. It was like, and I maybe to my non-acting ability, I mean, I don't know. I could not pretend. I'm so sorry. I could not pretend that I was so worried about the whereabouts of somebody I only met one time. And briefly, like at his event, I only met that man the one time at that particular time. And so I was like, when everybody was like, where is he? Where is he? I'm like, y'all are so nosy. That was my thing. It's like, bitch,
Like,
y'all
get
don't
out that
know
man
him to
business.
be like worried about where he at.
So then, so the performance. What y'all thought about Skylar's performance?
Oh, she was amazing.
But considering
amazing.
that floor and that space that she was dealing with,
Oh yeah,
'cause
she
I'm
did
like,
her.
baby,
She did her shit.
it's not easy.
For you to
doing
do
all that.
a split, a drop split on that hard ass floor
And not hurt yourself?
and not
or
hurt
anybody
yourself,
around you.
listen, you
10. 10s across the board.
you get 10s across the board because
She pulled
baby,
me to the side and told me she'd do Pilates.
period.
You got to be doing something.
Period. Because baby, it shows. Because the way she worked that room, she went from every aspect. She did everything. She made sure she included everybody. She was amazing. Amazing.
Period. Yes, she was.
She wasn't. I only really be, I ain't really into to drag culture and shit like that. But when you entertain me, I gotta give it up, as Marvin Gaye would say. And she entertained me. What, Jamar?
I said nothing.
My eyes did, bitch. What you gotta say?
No, because if I say it, I'll be a hater ass bitch. Continue.
No, just say it. Just say it. I want to know what you gotta say, bitch.
The child, you said got to give it up. I just thought something different.
Got
Coming
to
from you,
give
child.
it up.
You are such a messy ass bitch. A
That is
messy
true.
ass bitch.
Didn't I say that's why I didn't say it?
So what? You might as well just say it, bitch. You want to say it?
Listen, where are we at?
You're never gonna win, bitch. So after the performance and everything, everybody was sitting down in up in the theater room with Q, and everybody had questions. Well, not really everybody, mainly Carl. Now, Carl, you didn't even know that motherfucking boy. So why the fuck did you feel the need to be asking him questions like you motherfucking Diane Sawyer? Because baby, if you would have been questioning me like that, you would have got cussed the fucked out.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, I prepared for that, but mind you, I was really going off of Dominique's energy because before, see what happened was, and it showed it in the episode. I don't know Q, so Q being there was not even part of the plan because, like, when I guess Tony got the call and Dario told he was there, she didn't discuss that with everybody else. But I come in there like I told Tramel, it's a party, ain't it? I came to party. That was pretty much it. So as I'm going around there, hugging the bitches that I do know, like, what's up, bitch? I ain't seen you in a while. We in a powwow in the corner or whatnot. And then, bitch, when I say Sammy was in that bitch going in, like, bitch, I'm gonna check her because, bitch, I don't know why she don't be around the group, bitch. None of the energy of that sweetheart energy she's trying to give y'all now. Not giving that in that corner. So I was looking like, so mind you, I'm thinking like, did y'all know that I'm the crazy one? So I'm looking like, well, bitch, maybe I can sit back and sit my motherfucking 40 and bitch watch her get down because Sammy is ready to tear this bitch a new one. Okay. So I said, bitch, I can't wait. So when they came in, so I'm thinking like, bitch, I just wait. I wonder when this gonna happen. Like, when she gonna come in? Then I turn around, I me in the corner just talking. Somebody says, Q. I said, oh shit, that bitch here. I look right at Sammy. Sammy gonna roll her eyes, swing her little wig. I said, oh, bitch, she about to get her, bitch. Ooh, she about to get her. So we all sat down after the drag show, and bitch,
Connie Chung,
Nick wasn't even there for that conversation. Nick like, bitch, Penny, where you been? Penny, where you been? I'm like, yeah, Nick, Penny, where you been, bitch? But the whole time looking at Sammy like, I'm like, girl, hello? Yeah, like, Richie, why this girl wasn't here? Like, why ain't saying nothing now? But, you know, that was all that was about. That's all it was.
So, Carl, do you
But I just feel like I want to get to the bottom of it. You know, I want to know what had happened because I was invested.
So, Carl, do you feel like you were doing the Lord's work?
That's all I was doing was the Lord. I am a servant of the Lord. That's all I was doing. All them bitches had questions before he got there. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it because I'm like, girl, these hoes are very invested in where you've been at. So, you know, you got to tell them because they've been talking about you since you got here.
Needless to say, I was embarrassed.
Do you see why?
And honestly, Tramel was Tramel and Nova probably were the only two that did not question where he was at. And I can't say Kendall and Neek because they wasn't there. But everybody else, yes.
Oh, they were sitting around that back table?
You see? Y'all see? JT recorded it.
I was about to say, I don't think I was there. I think I was upstairs with the other ones at the time when that conversation was happening. I'm like, I don't remember that. But I don't know if I was there or not. Girl, that whole thing is a blur.
I was embarrassed.
Crystal says, Carl, now I'm seeing why you said don't dump you for Sammy because he does carry bones just like you did this episode. He's just quiet about it.
Keep watching this show because I'm telling y'all what I've noticed about y'all viewers, y'all are smart as fuck, bitch. I thought all the over explain I had to do, I ain't gotta do that. Y'all catch everything. So
it went from creepy Carl to
y'all catch it all.
It went from creepy Carl to Connie Chung Carl asking all the important questions.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking important questions that nobody want to talk about. That's it.
I think maybe you shouldn't have came in too hot. You came in very hot.
You did.
Girl,
you just shoved it right in.
No, how I am. When have I ever came in lukewarm? Ever.
You don't. And that's
I did use disclaimer in my intro. I said people that like me or they don't. And I'm fine with either.
But see, that's the part where when Carl has some liquor up in him and he don't know when to shut the fuck up, that's the part that we can't stand when he gets drunk.
Well, I had half of that 40 by the end, so yeah.
This is true.
Mind you, I don't even drink 40s, but bitch, I had bought one for Nick and I said, bitch, I want to try it too, bitch. And it was pretty delish.
Try it too.
That's so nice. He's a mind reader.
So he's a mind reader.
Girl, I was actually very impressed with Q hitting you with so you don't like boundaries. I was like, yeah.
Honestly, that sounds like something you would have said to me.
I quite enjoyed that. I was like, And
when he said, "Yo, got boundaries," Trevor was like, "Hell yeah, bitch, get her,
get her."
She don't,
because she won't shut
whack
up.
her for me.
Y'all expect me to do it. No, y'all.
Okay, he like smack her for me, girl.
Get her for me.
Get her for me.
I just sat back like, yeah, tell her.
Yeah, tell that bitch.
Tell her to shut the fuck up.
Child.
And I think
I was so tired of seeing them little yellow words across the goddamn screen, and it was only Carl's subtitles. Where you at? Where was you at? We want to know.
No, honestly, if I was,
we really want to know. You can tell us.
Q should have slapped me, bitch. He should have.
Because I was like, Carl, please.
I was like, because I'm getting tired. I'm tired of sitting here talking about this.
And then Nick was steady saying, well, I mean, you may as well just go ahead and tell us what's going on. And then he was like, well, this is not my night. This is about you. And then Nick was like, well, give me my birthday gift and tell me what's going on. And then Q was like, I don't think you want that, babe, or something like that.
That's not the gift you want,
babe.
That's not what you would want.
Listen, Nick did the Lord's work because, mind you, when I heard the conversation, Nick wasn't even there. Nick came saying, "Happy birthday, bitch. Where you been?" I said, "Hell yeah, bitch. Somebody on that type of time."
I feel like
I'm like, everyone, pull her, Nick, pull her hair.
everyone was curious to know where Q was, but you sort of just brought it out a little bit sooner than expected.
It wasn't even me though. The only person that honestly brought it out was Neek, and I felt like Neek did right. It's his birthday. He said, "Bitch, happy birthday to me." Where you been, bitch? And I just followed through like, "Yeah, girl."
I mean, this is true, but
I
also,
think it was because you had just walked in 12 minutes ago, and you were already to the front of the line.
Because
I mean, it's TV, but we all know we the cast right here. This is the cast in here,
this
girl.
is-
Look, we play
this
them
is
games.
true.
We're sitting here right now.
Because it's like this. It's like this for me, right? Now Q, like, I never even met Aunt 40 before. So why is she all up in my face asking me questions about my business?
I would like
Granted.
for them to use the name that he actually called him, Rasputia. That was my favorite.
My favorite too.
I low key like the little OE.
I was just about to say that. You know, but on the same, but in the same breath, Lil OE said that he heard them talking about Q when Q had first walked in the door. So
Girl, they ate
Rasputia
your ass
probably, so Rasputia was probably confused because everybody's acting like, "Girl, where you been?" But was saying that they was gonna check Q. So unfortunately, just wanted to bring it to the forefront.
This
Whatever.
is hilarious.
You know
It's
what?
the nicknames for me. The
Girl, you been
nickname.
Aunt 40,
Girl,
Lil
you-
OE, Trans,
They done gave me 80 nicknames,
Rasputia.
bitch. There's a
Creepy
poll on my page
Carl.
right now. You can go ahead and vote for your favorite Carl nickname.
You know,
We
the
have
trans,
Lil OE.
the trans man was just trying to get to the bottom of what was going on, I guess.
Scotty, I'm gonna beat you
Now
the
that's
fuck
the
up,
one
man.
I didn't see coming.
This is
That's
true.
the one I didn't see coming. I could see the other ones. I was like, yeah, I can see that. But you being a trans man, bitch, was not on my bingo card.
That was hilarious to me.
Okay, somebody got a question before we move on from this scene. Somebody said, but why was it so important for a handful of the cast to know where he was anyway? Y'all had only been filming for a month.
Come on,
we have
somebody
been
ask him
filming
right
Well,
for
no,
3
we've been
months.
filming
He
for
was
about
missing
3
for a
months.
whole one of them.
I mean, if somebody just disappears, poof, out of nowhere, we are. I mean, I'm not saying like me, like I'm on a cast, but like if I'm on a cast, I would want to know, dang, have you heard from? What do you call it? Are they okay? Like that's where my mind would go. I mean, it's not no harm, no foul to wonder if where the person is.
Y'all nosy.
If
What
you
the
didn't
hell?
get for a month, Mel, you think I'm not gonna
Yeah.
try to figure out where the hell you been? Yeah.
You said what?
I said if I'm trying to find, if I haven't seen you in a month, you think I'm not gonna reach out?
You met me one time. You still gonna look for me?
Yes.
You're nosy.
That's
And that means you have no life of your own. If you meet a stranger one time for a total of maybe an hour, and you are that dedicated to where he's been for a whole month and a half, you are crazy.
They nosy, hell.
And nosy.
But I was nosy too, because I want to know why y'all was so invested.
Exactly.
I can't speak for that. That was not me.
Well, I'm not talking about like only person that doesn't apply to is probably like Tramiel and Nova. Everybody else was very invested. And not Kendall, he wasn't there, of course. But
yeah. And Kendall did shut the conversation down. I liked how he handled
did.
that. I
Yeah,
like
He
Kendall
ate your
was
ass up about that. He said, shut up.
Kendall was very
Kendall
It's
just
my
irritating.
house.
came in there.
Shut up.
Ken said, sip on your 40 and girl, calm
Sit on your
down.
40 and calm down. Like,
Okay.
Kendall took my
I
hand from me.
feel like this is going to happen to you a lot. I feel like
Now, well, hey.
We here now.
Oh my
Let me
God.
tell y'all, it's just beginning. Hold on to your seatbelts, bitches.
Jesus Christ.
It only gets worse from here.
So we get into Q. Him and the city girls are sitting down having a
The
conversation.
city girl.
I promise you, they
What?
remind me. His friends remind me of JT and Carisha. I promise they do.
From the
And that ain't-
305?
They remind that's what they give me when I was sitting there watching it, and that ain't no disrespect at all. But I'm like, he got the city girls up in here. Okay.
I will say, one of his friends, her name is Sui. She was like the dark skinned one.
Dewey.
Face and body is tea.
I love them. Bitches was funny as fuck to me.
She is
I loved it.
sickening to me. Oh, love her.
Because one of
If you
the
come back
Good.
next season, I need more of them.
because the other friend was like, I mean, one minute you was
More
on
sit
the
down.
internet. one minute you was on the internet posting pictures with drinks and shit, and the next thing you know, we don't hear nothing from you. Like, what happened?
But they was a
I'm
good
like,
weekend.
that city
It
girl
was good.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. That city girl.
They're a good time. I can tell they're a good time.
But Q had let the people know, let his friends know that he had been, arrested and went to jail. And not only did he go to jail, he revealed that he was also, assaulted in jail, which was a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a whole lot to take in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was.
I felt bad for him. I ain't gonna even hold you. That was a little heartbreaking to hear. For anybody to go through something like that, you go on vacation, to go to not go on vacation, to go through and go through, all this other legal jargon, all this legal stuff that you got to go through, and then you get touched on. Like, come on, like, that's heartbreaking. I
It's
felt
always-
really
I
bad
actually
for him.
reached out to Q about that because I mean, like I said, I knew he had been to jail, but that was my first time seeing that scene as well. So I'm like, bitch, I didn't know all you had went through all that, bitch. I just want to know my heart goes out to you, bitch. Sincerely, Rashisha Lattimore. Just I just want to let that be known. But,
Yeah, he look when we setting up the scene, he had told us that he wanted to, just talk about his friends about what was going on, while he was away. And we didn't know what he was gonna say. And so when he started to take it there, I'm like realizing, I think everybody in the room was realizing all at the same time. It's like,
we didn't know that. Yeah.
and his friends really thought that like we knew and that they set us up. I was like, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, because they even looked at the camera and said, "Y'all knew this."
No.
That's how you knew that was a
Yeah.
real moment. That wasn't no
Yeah.
TV moment. That was a
Yeah,
real
I didn't know
moment.
that either.
That was like,
Yeah, prayers
I
to
knew that.
him, because that's just heartbreaking to go through something like that.
Yeah, shout out for Q for being strong dealing with that though.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to
Absolutely.
go to jail and then have to, deal with that. That's another form of trauma that
There's something about because as he was describing it, it's like because we hear things about that. I'm like, how is this legal? I feel like something about this should be considered inhumane to some
It
degree. Do they
is.
just not give a fuck, or like
They don't.
why aren't these people like?
Well, I
getting
can tell y'all about
electric
Fulton because I done been there a couple times. Them bitches are trash, okay? They are trash. There's no other way around it, bitch. They don't give a fuck about you or what you got going on. Your best bet is to call your friends on them phone calls and get them to get you the fuck out of here, okay?
Like, does the city not inspect and see all the
No.
feces?
If you see the conditions in there, bitch, no, they do not inspect anything.
Like, how is this allowed?
It's stank
not
in
a-
there, bitch. And then the TV, you can barely hear it. It's all fucking grainy, bitch. At least turn it up and adjust the antenna, bitch. If I gotta be in here, can I watch the shows?
oh my
Fulton's
goodness.
trash. I wouldn't recommend it. But I do recommend if you ever want to get locked up somewhere, get locked up in Canton, bitch. They know how to treat a bitch over there.
How about don't get locked
That's
up
like a
in-
hotel stuff.
Q that's in the comments. Shout out to
Go
Quentin.
Canton, bitch. Canton know how to treat a bitch.
Quentin is in the comments, which shout out to Quentin because I love me some Q. He says they make you sign a waiver just in case you are assaulted, so they aren't liable.
What?
They aren't liable
That is
for it.
crazy.
Yep, that is
Oh
correct.
my God, that's horrible.
Am I
And
back?
they don't give a fuck either. They don't care.
For a
Okay.
reason, moments like this are needed.
That's horrible.
Am I
We
back?
can expedite.
Huh?
That's horrible.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
have
You got the app, bitch.
Huh?
You got the app.
No.
Hell
You need the
no.
You
app,
need
bitch.
to.
It's
Oh,
so much
girl.
better.
You going
see
to
the
get
comments
the
and
get the
everything.
goddamn app.
Dominique says
Yeah,
Fulton
get the app.
County
It's so
has
much
been
better.
under investigation for a reason. Moments like this are needed. Yes, they
Yes.
are. And I
Oh
also
my
wanted
God.
to I wanted to add to this before we moved on that this was probably the best way for him to speak about this, to be with people that he actually knew versus
Absolutely.
doing it with the cast that he
Agreed.
doesn't really know like that just yet. So I
Yeah.
think him doing it with his friends were because I feel like they just did. I don't think they really knew how to react to that because that probably hit them like a ton of bricks. So they probably just didn't know how to.
Oh yeah, they were gay. It took them
Yeah.
a while to really process what he just said.
Yeah,
Child, I would
absolutely.
have been crying.
Absolutely.
I would have been crying my ass off.
You always crying, girl. Shut
I
up.
know. I can't help it. But yeah.
But I told you I love
Always
them though. They're gonna forever be the city girls to me though. I love them. I want to
Yeah, I
hang
love
out with them,
They are
baby.
I love them. That is what you call supportive friends, okay?
Yes. Okay. So we get to the next scene, which is Q and Kendall. Now let me tell y'all something. When I saw Kendall walking up there, I said, Kendall, and when he was doing his walk up, I said, Kendall was giving me a bit of Portia.
Kendall said, "Bitch, I am here, bitch."
Yes, he give me a little bit of Portia. You know what I mean? He give me the Portia of the show. I don't know why he give me Portia, but he do. What's going on with Tramiel in that?
Maybe he needs to get the fucking app.
We told him to get the app a long time ago.
I would have hit it.
Me and Nikki have it.
We've been good ever since.
We've been good ever since.
Yes,
We've been good
okay.
ever since.
But Kendall and Q, they meet up, they recap the party, and they just start getting to know each other. They were getting to know each other. I think it was a cute scene. That is where the nicknames Auntie 40 and Lil OE came.
Lil who?
Little OE.
Oh, girl.
You know what?
Girl,
You
they
made me
ate
think
your
about
ass
Carl.
up. I'm sorry.
Remember
That
episode-
shit was
remember off of,
funny,
Forty
okay?
Justice? He was like, "Damn, he should."
Why do they hate me?
You got a new name every scene
Every
you did.
episode.
It started with Creepy Carl,
Creepy Carl, Rasputia,
Trans man.
Trans Man, Lil OE, Auntie 40.
Resputia and Up 40.
The little OE sends me. I ain't gonna hold
Aunt
you.
40 is probably my favorite though.
When I tell you, somebody in the
was my
comments
favorite.
said that you had, it looked like you had a little produce bag wrapped around your face in your confession.
Not a produce bag. That's a bedazzled ass produce bag, bitch.
I was trying something new. Shut up.
Look, in Atlanta, we experiment in Atlanta.
He was
when you get to
fashion
confessionals,
forward.
that's where you experimented.
Look, Auntie 40 was being fashion forward. He was giving face.
Okay.
40.
Okay, this part of the face.
Aunt 40.
Aunt
They was-
40. I think I like Aunt 40.
I love Aunt 40 the best, honey. He gonna
Aunt
forever be
40.
Aunt 40 to
Up
me,
40
child.
was my favorite.
But,
40.
but however, they was going down the list of the people that Kendall basically saying all the people that he said he didn't really meet nobody that he really don't like. For the most part, he likes Sammy, he liked Nova, he liked, he known Dominique for years, he liked Tramiel, but he just didn't know about Aunt 40. You know what I mean? And I feel like throughout this entire episode, what we got from the people on this episode was that they just didn't know how to take Aunt 40, because Aunt 40 came in with her, office wig on at the wig party and decided that she wanted to come in and question all the girls. So Aunt 40,
Yeah, that wig was on sale, okay? Good.
Aunt 40 had a question next to her.
Girl, it just gave me Kelly Rowland Simply Deep, bitch.
Don't give him a new name. Then he'll call me Dilemma next episode, bitch.
Okay.
I have enough.
But it was basically, in so many words, like it was just like Q was basically coming back into the group and just because he only met, I think he really didn't meet, he only met everybody but one time, basically, in so many words. So he getting himself back into the group, Ken just coming into the group. So it made sense for them to meet up and kind of, chill out, get to know each other. I thought that was a cute scene between the two of them. So then the next scene is Lil OE and Tramiel at the gym. They recap the party. Carl reveals that Sammy was planning to check Q, and Carl wanted to know, was Q in jail? And he said he did like this. Smells like jail. That was funny as hell what he did.
I just want to say for you guys that when y'all seen them having a conversation, this is literally how they talk in real life. That wasn't, I don't want nobody to think that this is literally how they talk in real life. Literally the ad libs, all that stuff. Carl and Tramiel are a fucking piece. Y'all don't understand how funny they are. Like they are like, was it Mud and Jeff? Is that too old school? Okay, never mind. Okay. That's okay.
Who was Mud and Jeff?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this bitch.
Not Carl gone.
But when I tell you,
Tramiel thing here now.
Girl,
Get
you
the
need
app,
that
bitch.
application, bitch.
you need to get the app.
Now, watching them in this scene, Carl talking about filet of fish.
It was hilarious.
It was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was funny
I
as
like
hell.
when he said that he was like, yeah. Sammy was like, yeah, I'm gonna check him. And then he was like, but Seven was like this.
Then you hit a dial tone.
Oh yeah, with the downtown. I thought it was gonna get like crickets or something.
Not the dial tone, child.
That was hilarious.
I'm back.
And then Carl said he didn't think that Ken hold on, let's address this one more time. Someone said, wait, aren't Carl and Tremere roommates? So why they acting like they don't see each other most days?
All right,
They
let me
don't.
tell you why. Because y'all be acting like y'all just don't understand that bitches be having lives and stuff.
That's it.
I don't see Carl. Carl has his own life. I walk to my room. Carl be walking to his room, or I be gone a lot. So when I was first filming, and Carl was not a part of the show, I was not talking to Carl about anything. Carl was out doing his own thing, and I was out filming with these bitches. We were not seeing each other. I would come in late, or I would leave early. I have a job. Hallelujah. So, when I lived with my mother as an adult a long time ago, I never saw her. I didn't see her for weeks. I mind my business. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know that I don't mind my business.
He really do though.
But I was not talking to Carl. We just would pass each other maybe once in a while. I'd be like, hey. He'd be like, hey. That's it.
That's it.
That's really it.
When I say I don't see him, I mean I see him, but we don't talk.
Yeah. Like just even this week, I've seen Tremere one time this week.
Like my first time seeing Carl in like what? All week.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing him through this.
It's right now. This is the first time I see him all week.
I mean, me and Jamar live together, and I don't always see him either.
Well, see, we see each other more often because I use the common areas.
Yeah.
I don't think Carl and Tremere really use the common areas unless they have guests.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically. Because if I come home from work and Jamar is not in the living room, 9 times out of 10, I probably ain't gonna see him. Either I'm not gonna see him, or I might see him later that night. Because Jamar might be cooped up in their room and he ain't coming out.
Well, I want to promise you. I promise you, baby. We not pretending that we don't see each other.
They don't see
for TV. We don't. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
If I say I see this bitch all the time, I see this bitch all the time. I don't.
That is true.
Yeah. Mom gotta have a life too.
Mama gotta have a life too. You know, I don't see Aunt 40.
My God, today.
I don't see Aunt 40.
Now Carl said that I don't think Kendall likes me. And then Jamel said, well, yeah, I don't think so either. But you know why? Because what happened?
I was like, yeah, because you was bothering Q, shit, and you was asking too many questions. I'm like, girl, you supposed to come in here and sit your ass down and eat your food.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah,
Icon, mother. Hey, Tony.
I said, baby, you just supposed to sit there and eat your food. You can't be doing that in front of these people. There's upper crust. They know how to. They have dignified. These are dignified human beings. I'm trying to show you the upper life.
It was a party. I came to party. That was it.
Oh God!
Get into the mess while I was there. That was it.
You came to party, but it was not your party.
This is true. Man. This is true.
But I personally feel like Neek was living for the mess.
A little bit.
So.
I believe he was
his
living.
wig getting extra frazzled every time he would.
That wig was all of.
Baby, he was teasing the fuck out of that bitch. He was teasing the fuck out of that wig.
That wig was something else, honey.
Now, Carl, how did you know for a fact that Q was in jail in that scene? This is before y'all all found out that he was in jail.
I told y'all in the scene, bitch. I've been to jail multiple times. Y'all know if y'all ain't heard from a bitch in a while, that's usually where they at.
Well, thankfully we have your location, so we'll know.
Then y'all had to find out last time. Y'all hadn't heard from me. What was I?
True.
Why
this is true.
Not detention center. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that address, and I looked it up on Google. I said, "Not detention center."
That's how I just know. If you've been 30 days, yeah, that says jail.
And then Scotty, what you do? Nikki, where he at? Yeah, he's in there.
He's back again. Yeah, he's back in there, girl.
Yeah, he's in there.
So
but you know, like I said, this what Tremel told me initially. It's a bougie clip. They don't know nothing about jail. You got one hood bitch that does. So I know I've been there all the time. These hoes ain't never been to jail. Just me. So I already know, my bitch. That's jail, bitch.
Have anybody
That's
up
jail,
here?
bitch.
Has anybody up here been arrested outside a car?
No.
Not I.
Nikki, you been arrested?
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
I
you
have
It wasn't my
to.
fault
arrested,
though.
bitch.
I've
You
never,
got the, you got
I've
the
never
smell
been
of jail
arrested,
over
and
you,
I'm not going.
Yeah, listen, I have no intention
But
on
I never went
experiencing
back.
that.
I've been
I can
arrested
help
at
it.
least 3 times.
Oh, you little
One was
jailbird, you.
one was for fighting,
Urban.
and the other 2 was
Not you said urban.
for a ticket, for 2 tickets.
Oh, Scotty.
Mine's either traffic, fighting, assault, some of that nature. Assault and
Because
traffic.
I
Assault and
told y'all
traffic.
this story before.
Ooh.
I got arrested for fighting because I was 18 and the person I was fighting was 17. So I had a charge on me for simple assault on a
Oh.
minor. But because they didn't show up, the charges got dropped. So,
Mine too have been expunged.
Well, my sister set me up, so yeah.
Sure,
That fucking bitch.
Sure she did.
But I have nothing on my record. I am clean. Okay.
Well, praise God.
I did my moment. I am good. I am legal with Eagle. Hello.
Praise God on today.
Oh Lord.
Praise God on today.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
So we get into Nova. Her and her tangerine wig.
Was he cooking chicken strips?
They were like
Chicken tenders?
pork chops almost. It was
Pork
like deep
chops.
fried pork chops. I was saying because I went home with a plate that day. I said, and I thank you.
Now,
I
how
thought
was
I
her
had-
cooking? How was her cooking? Because people in the comments were trying to make it seem like the food had looked nasty. How was the
I
cooking?
tore it up.
Oh, okay. Well, when
I
bad.
tore it up.
I know
So
My
she on the
fat ass gonna
phone.
ask about a plate. Like, what was made?
Hello.
What was done over there?
Every time there's food served, I'm gonna hopefully get me something by the time
Okay.
the scene is over with.
But we get into her ex 6'7" stands her up, and while she on the phone, he look like he giggling because she crying. I would have hung up in his damn face. And I paid for a pay for a motherfucking
And I
flight
remember
for
that
you.
too because
He was a light
there was
skin.
planned to be there, and
Look, he was
talking
light
about
skinned, child.
that she had paid for his flight, and he was supposed to be here on this day, so we gonna schedule the film it on this day, and then we get there, and by the time we supposed to get there, we like, where the nigga at? And child,
I just felt like he literally was playing in her face, and he didn't give a shit.
Oh, he didn't give a
off
fuck.
very like fuck you whatever energy, and I just feel like if we're supposed to be working on a relationship, and I'm spending my hard-earned money to make sure that you get your motherfucking ass out here, and then you don't even come, and then you don't even give my money back, baby, the door. Okay.
No, for real.
because maybe that's
Like
money
for
I
real.
can get.
And then first off, I cannot take you serious because your name is 6'7". Like, what the fuck? What is your name? What is your name?
6'7".
I hate
Like, that's
everything
crazy.
about
You
that
grown as
scene,
hell. Why is your
whatever
name
it is.
6'7"?
I don't know if y'all seen that episode of The Housewives of Atlanta, but the people were saying that Nova was giving Sheree when she was sitting outside that damn restaurant waiting on that jailbird to come out of jail and meet her, and he stood her up. That was funny as hell when they said that.
I don't remember that one.
How you get stood up by somebody that's coming out of jail?
I listen.
What they just walk right past you like you was in there. I know you was there.
Terrell, please.
How?
But did y'all notice that she said that she had a man but was trying to fuck around with an ex at the same time, and that was like her karma?
There you go.
I'm like, girl, what?
There you go. Because here's the thing. See, when you do dirt, and the karma comes back.
Come on, Nick.
The block.
You better preach,
You
bitch.
had
I'm about to say now she's just started a servant. Hello.
okay, you had one, and then no, you want to go back to the ex. He an ex for a reason. Hello, goodbye. He is an ex for a reason. That's why when you do stuff, he know that, and I'm pretty sure she told him, "Oh, I left you to be with somebody. I left this person to be with you." He knows that. You telling him this, and now he gonna play with you and make you look stupid. You don't never let nobody get the upper hand on you. Period.
Okay. You better give me back my money for that plane ticket.
And if it's credits, sign them credits over.
True that. I agree.
I wonder where airlines she paid for.
Probably Spirit.
Spirit.
No shade. No shade.
I mean, you do it for
Now
somebody
it probably
else,
was
so it's gonna be-
Frontier.
Not Frontier.
That's
Frontier
the
was my
same
second
company.
guess.
I was about to say that's the tier up from Spirit.
That's the same company. Spirit bought Frontier.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They talk
right.
about Q coming back. They're all happy that he's back, or they know, they're happy to know that he's back or whatever. And Nova says she's not a fan of Carl.
Nobody.
You don't say.
Well,
She
that's
said,
not surprising.
She said, I
I don't know about 40. I don't know about 40, baby.
I don't know about Aunt 40.
So the next scene is Tony at the latex ball in New York. It was a pretty quick, scene, but it's always good to see Tony out there doing her thing all the time.
I'm glad that we got to see Tony out there in New York, because when she said she was leaving to go to New York for a little while, I was hoping we would get to see something like of what she was doing or whatever.
Yeah, because
so
Tony was working.
To see her working and getting her awards.
Tony was out there, baby.
Seeing Tony get her awards. I love seeing those scenes where it's like,
Bitch, you got another one?
I wonder what her award case looked like.
Huge.
And I think we got another one coming. There's another.
Listen, I've been knowing Tony for a long time, and that bitch has been a working ass bitch since I met her.
Yeah.
Work, Tony.
She's been a working ass bitch since I've known her. Tony being booked and busy is not. That's just that's a normal day. That's a Tuesday.
Tony says, "I was so glad I missed that night after I heard about it." LOL.
I wish I would have missed it too.
I'm glad I was there.
Philly Scorpio says Nova is a fraud. You weren't about a 40, but can your man can't get your man on the plane? Tony gives face and their walk is everything. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do it. I want to
every time.
Be like,
when she was still working, I'm like, can we just take a minute look at how beautiful this bitch is? Like, damn.
Listen, I'm enjoying Tony this season a lot more this season than I did last season, because it felt like she didn't really connect with them last season, and plus she really wasn't there around them like that last season. So now she's a little bit more involved in the mess, a little bit, giving her commentary. It's fun.
Tony gets all involved in the mix. Don't worry, y'all gonna see more from her this goddamn season. Don't y'all think she just sitting around being mother, bitch? She gonna come off that mother shit for a minute, bitch.
Mother and flush.
Mother about to get the mix, bitch.
Tony said, "I don't at all connect with them." You're so right.
Tony, we do connect. We have a good time. A couple of times.
Then Tony says, "Aunt 40, how dare you?"
Aunt 40?
Tony, please. I'm beating you up, bitch.
Bitch, when I tell you what I'm gonna do for the reunion, I'm gonna get you a bunch of name stickers. I'm gonna want every segment. I want you to put on a different one.
Switch the sticker. Yes, Terrell. Yes.
Say, hello, Aunt 40. My name is Aunt 40.
I feel personally victimized by Regina George, bitch. Personally.
Hello, my name is Creepin' Carl.
Oh, Tony said, Tremel, Tony said she referring to season 6 that she don't connect to. She didn't connect to none of them in season 6.
Yeah.
Now we get into the scene of the night, honey.
Child, my God, today.
What happened?
Which is Q's
Not what happened.
game night. Okay.
Oh, shit.
First of all, nice house, Q. First of all, Q had a nice house. Nice house.
Okay. We've been over Q house a few times. Q knows how to throw a party. He knows how to treat his guests, bitch.
Q is
always
fun to be around, though. He's fun to be around for the most part.
He's very fun to be around.
Every time I'm around Q, he twerking and shit. Like he the type that'll get on top of a car like Sierra did in the old video and just twerk on top of the damn car.
Said that on that after show.
I mean, he is a Leo, and we are the moment.
Baby, she be throwing down on the damn floor.
He do. It'd be fun to watch. They start playing.
Really?
They start playing the
Black
card
College TV. Thank you.
the card game. And so
It always be the
they
car.
asked what's BV. If I was up in there, I wouldn't have known what the fuck it was.
No, correct. Y'all see, I was thoroughly confused. I said, bitch, what the fuck is that?
Bacterial vaginosis.
I
Thank you,
just know it
Nikki.
sounds like some shit nobody wants. That's all I know.
Hey, I
This
know
is
that's
true.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds
That's true.
scary, whatever it is.
This is true.
Yeah, because it was. I was tickled at the same time because no man in that room knew what that was.
What
Everyone
is
was like, "What is
that?
that? What is that? I don't know what that is." What
It
is
sounded contagious.
Right. And so, Alfia explained what that was, and she was like, that's what ladies go through or whatever. Who knew that comment was gonna lead to a motherfucking explosion? Okay. But Nova says, did y'all hear her say that? The ladies, okay, I got something for her. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So then
Oh God.
Q reveals that he was in jail. Then you got this drunk bitch on 40 gonna say, bitch, I already knew you was in jail, bitch. I already knew you was in jail, bitch. Like,
I was like, Carl, please.
Just messy.
I said I called it.
Yeah, that bitch, you want a cookie or something? Like,
I win a prize. One more drink for me.
Child, you was gonna do that
People in the
anyway,
comments
right?
like, take his drink from him.
And mind you, I don't know what's the deal with Chase and Seven. But every scene, y'all had bottles of liquor. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all know I'm gonna get to talking.
too damn much.
Y'all just kept
You
pouring
had
the glass
shots,
up.
bitch.
So the more y'all put shots in my glass, the more I kept talking.
And I'm just gonna tell y'all, when I was up in here watching the show, right, while Q was trying to tell his story about what happened and shit like that,
There you
Q,
go.
Carl giving ad libs and shit. I'm like, bitch, shut up.
I was just helping her with her story.
Like, shut up.
Like, true that.
Okay, say something, Scotty.
Cause that happened, and the food was
Yep.
nasty
Hell
in
yeah.
jail,
Mm-hmm.
and the people was on me in jail,
Ooh, was
and I wanted to go home and call. I really wanted to go and call my mama in
Damn.
jail. It just.
the low
Is it
down.
gonna add more to the story?
I was screaming because
We did not need your ad libs, bitch.
Look,
We
I
didn't
am a
need it.
narrator, okay?
but it was so funny because I know me and Scotty probably was like, shut the fuck up, Carl.
I think I want to reveal a major storyline right now.
Ooh.
Carl is chasing silence. That is his chase. He's working on it very heavily.
Please.
I
Will
am
he
working
find
on being
it by
a
the
better
end of the show? We do not know.
Bitch.
Child.
Yeah, if me and Nikki was there, we probably were like, Carl, shut the fuck
Shut the
up.
hell up.
I did say I shut my fat ass up when he said he was in jail. Like,
But you
okay,
didn't.
well, hell. Now y'all know. I'm done now. My work here is done.
You would have been like, mm-hmm. There still would have been some type of noise, like, mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, they wanted to know so bad. I was just wondering why everybody was so quiet. Y'all wanted to know so bad. Like,
But
now y'all all on mute mouth. Like, how y'all mute and y'all been talking about this man since episode 1? And mind you, I wasn't even there for that. So this is just my intuition just kicking in. I knew y'all was invested. Because at that table, y'all was real invested. Y'all were invested. I hope Tracy dropped that unreleased footage. Y'all was so invested.
like,
and I didn't know he had to pay.
Even though it came off as you being messy, you did the work of the Lord.
That's
again.
it. I was just doing the work of the Lord. Because, bitch, he looking at me like, this bitch, I don't even know, asking all these questions. No, bitch, these bitches you met one time is doing all the goddamn I didn't do nothing.
Oh my God. So then
I'm a mind reader.
after Q told everybody that he had been to jail and stuff like that, Carl called out Sammy and said that Sammy was talking shit. And when Q walked in the door, he ain't had shit to say. That's what...
And I thank you. Yep, didn't.
And I'm looking at the scene like, see, this is why they don't like him right there.
She
This
been
is
standing
why.
up at these motherfucking cameras with a little halter top on, acting like she's America's sweetheart. She is she is messy. Don't let her little halter top fool y'all. She is messy. She is messy.
Oh, Father God.
I need to see y'all go back and forth because that shit is
I'm
hilarious.
saying we was on the other day.
Y'all were
It's
going
on
back
my
and
page.
forth on Instagram. That shit was
It's on
fun.
Instagram with her raggedy ass. She just been coming. She been tugging my wig all day.
Well, in his defense, Carl, you kind of have been coming for him though.
And y'all will see why. Everybody over there, to everybody tussling. She's sitting there with her off the top of her little half off jacket and sitting down, hair breezing in the wind and shit. Girl, get her. Y'all need to get her.
So then we get into Tramiel versus Noel, which was set off by Carl once again.
Oh, tag me in that one.
Okay, go ahead, Nikki. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I love Noel down, but baby, that is not how you spell his fucking name. His
Why
name
is
is
Carl-
Gotta spell it right.
Carl, is that you on that damn photo?
D-R-A-M.
Tramiel, really?
This was
Gang
what
up on
Carl
Shelby Day?
looked like. This is what Carl looked like after a night of causing chaos and mayhem.
That's how I sleep after I
Mayhem.
call chaos all night long.
After you done set it off,
Mayhem.
bitch, gonna go to bed.
Causing ruckus in the city.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What happened? What
So
happened?
he was basically saying that when he look up your name, you learn how to ride horses when you look up your name. And Nikki was basically saying that he spelled your name wrong, and that's why you saw the horses and shit.
Yeah. So if you ever Google my name, make sure you put one M. Now, you will see other people because my name is quite used, I suppose. But it's my real name. It's my government name, Tramiel Harris. If you type in Tramiel Harris, you'll see movies that I've done. You'll see a lot. I'm Googleable. I'm very appreciative that he Googled me.
He Googled the wrong person.
He Googled,
honestly,
he attempted to Google me. I appreciate that love and that attention. I did not return the favor. I did not care to Google him because I did.
Well,
It was not on my to-do list of things to do. So, and when he said I was not prepared, you're right. I was not prepared because I'm not a fan of y'all like that to Google any of y'all. I do love Noel. I think he's great. He makes great music. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Well, I did the Lord's work for everybody. I Googled everybody on the cast.
What the fuck?
And with that being said, I really the not chasing thing is not going to be a thing because I Googled literally everybody on the class. Everybody comes up. Like everybody's Googleable. Everybody.
shit.
I mean,
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel
me,
like
girl.
if you go to
Not
the
me.
lengths of like Googling somebody and then try to read them, like, baby, you Googled me. You looked me up. Why? I don't care who you are.
well, Tramiel's trains horses.
Trammell trains horses. Tramiel sings. I act. I've done podcasts. I've done multiple interviews all over the place, and I have a very heavy, Instagram presence. I have the highest Instagram count, followers of the whole cast. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm lit.
Not I'm
And he
good.
has a chest that you can bounce a quarter off of.
Yeah, and I'm 39. I'm not 50.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop the age shaming though, because I'm 37, baby.
Please.
Yeah, I'm 39. At the time, I was 38, and so yeah.
I was 39 at the time. I'm 40 is 40 now.
But anyway, though, the last part of the night, which was Nova versus Alpha,
That was just unhinged.
unhinged and unnecessary.
It was.
And again, I want to emphasize that none of us, at least on production side, knew what that lady was about to say. But I did know something because I remember because I had the angle of Nova and Althea from like the front of their the part facing Althea, and I remember looking at her and I'm like,
Noel is
"You up to
here.
some shit."
Noel is here. He says when we had a talk, we agreed we would listen to each other's music. So I Googled.
Noel, you spelled my bitch's name right.
But all I'm gonna say is this, because I know the scene is coming on, so we gotta
Yeah,
because I know
5
this
minute
is
countdown right now.
this is pretty much like a cliffhanger. Nova was dead ass wrong.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. She was
Absolutely.
But you don't
dead
see
ass.
how she could have took it the wrong way.
In a
Took what the wrong
sense,
way?
yeah. The whole
It
it's
could have
the
been taken
ladies
shade.
comments.
Could have been.
I could understand that, but it's a way you say stuff, and I don't think that Althea said it in a way that calls for all of that. You feel what I'm saying?
You
So
feel like it was informational purposes.
Wait, which part are we talking about? The BV or the gay? Which
No,
one?
no, the very end when she brought
the
up
gay for pay.
the gay for pay stuff.
And you said who took what the wrong way?
Carl was
saying it?
like, "How could you? Can you see why she took the for the ladies comment at the beginning the wrong way when they was asking about
Oh,
BV and she was
The
saying that's a
BV.
ladies thing."
I can see why she could have been
you
offended by it.
know, I mean, I have heard of, trans women being sensitive about things or that topic that relates to, bio women and things of that nature. So I'm not necessarily too shocked by that or her, maybe feeling a way about that. Now, I was shocked about how she decided to retaliate.
Yes.
I was shocked by that. And I didn't know what I was saying before was I didn't know what she was doing, but I remember watching her and I'm like, Nova's up to something, and I don't know what.
We know now.
Because she sat there twiddled, like she looked too pleased. And she looked way too pleased, and I'm like, oh, she about to do some shit. I don't know what it is, but it's coming.
All we know is that it blew up to a whole nother level. It was almost a physical altercation, and we're gonna get more into that next week. But yeah, I think that Nova was dead ass wrong for the Althea stuff. I think she was dead ass wrong, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And that wasn't the time or the place to bring that up.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't at all.
However, Althea this is the first of the golden sound bites of the season.
Not golden sound
This
bite.
is what
It
I'm
is.
telling you. And we're
It
when we come
is.
to the other ones, I think there's like 3. This is the first one. She
My baby
said,
daddy is
my
gay
baby
for
daddy
pay.
is gay for pay. Ho, you thought I didn't know. I want it on a t-shirt.
And I was holding Althea's friend in the corner because she was trying to get active too.
Oh yeah.
Now, see, that's where you lose me because here's my thing. I get it that y'all upset, but we're not gonna do that. Just like Nova shouldn't put her hands on or touch Fifi, and Fifi friends should not be touching Althea. I said that wrong. Touching Nova. It shouldn't have got to that point at all. It should not have got to that point because then if anybody would have got touched, it would have been a whole thing. And it's like they're sort of making it into cis woman versus trans, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like be mad at the person, that's fine, but coming for a person's gender, that's for me, that's dead ass wrong.
True that.
Period.
Very much so.
That has nothing to do with the price of corn or the price of tea in China.
Right. Well, y'all, with that being said, y'all, we're about to go on and get up out of here. The scene ATL
Vote
is
for
on.
us for the Starry Awards, bitch.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry. All of us are nominated for Starry Awards. Myself, Jamar, Carl, and Tramel. And this panel itself is all nominated for Starry Awards. If you haven't voted yet, please do so. Y'all got a couple more weeks to vote, child. And that's pretty much suggested it.
Am I winning or no?
I hope so.
I voted for you.
I don't know if it's a poll.
We can't see it.
We can't see it now. But
we did at first though.
Yeah, we did at first, but we can't see it now.
If you're watching the scene ATL
first,
tonight,
I was losing
it's the
to. I think I was number
episode.
2, and I was losing to Jet.
Trigger warning episode. Tonight.
Yes, it's a trigger warning tonight.
Trigger warning episode. So be prepared.
Father God.
Especially Nikki.
Right. Okay. I'm about to put the link right now in the chat for the person that asked where can we watch the scene. Oh, somebody already did it. Okay, well, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get up out of here. And I will see you guys over there in the chat for the scene.
Love you
guys.
guys.
Is on now. We're already in the chat. Come join us.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.